What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for you to be more updated on my videos. This is English Made Easy with Ma'am Joycee. Alright, so today's topic would be about these three prepositions that we commonly use and at the same time we commonly misuse. Alright, so these prepositions are on, in, and at. First, a preposition is a word which shows relationship among other words in the sentence. So it is inserted or it is put inside the sentence to show relationship of the words. And those relationships may include time, place, direction, cause, manner, and amount. So here are some examples of common prepositions. So you can see a lot of them and we are always using them, and probably most of us are not aware that we are already using them. So these prepositions will be our focus for this discussion. We have on, in, and at. So I want to shout out my friends, Ma'am Axel Rose and Sir Gabriel, who requested this topic because they believe this is something that is very important. So these prepositions, the three of them, in, on, and at, can be used as prepositions of time and prepositions of place. So we will first discuss the functions of these prepositions as prepositions of time. First one is the in. If we use this as a preposition of time, we will use this one if we are talking about months, years, decades, centuries, seasons, and also length of time. So like for example, I was born in 1995. 1995 is a year, therefore we need to use the preposition in. Another example, I will be ready in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes is a length of time. So it answers the question how long. So you use the preposition in. Next, how about if we will use in as preposition of parts of the day? So we pair this one only in morning, afternoon, and evening. Like for example, I go to the gym in the morning. I often feel tired in the afternoon. I study English in the evening. So again, we use in for morning, afternoon, and evening. Next, how about the preposition on? We use this one for the days of the week, specific dates, and holidays. So this is more specific compared to in. In is more general. On is more specific. Like for example, we will visit you on Wednesday. Wednesday is a day of the week, so we used on. Next, I will leave the country on the 24th. 24th is a specific date, so we used on. Next, we will see each other on Christmas Day. Christmas Day is one of our holidays, so we used on. How about as a preposition of parts of the day? So we use this with this formula. We have on plus the day plus the part of the day. Like for example, we will have a party on Friday night. So we have the preposition on, we have the day Friday, and we have the part of the day which is night. Another example, our flight is on Monday morning. So again, we have the preposition on, and then we have the day Monday, and then a part of the day which is morning. Next is the preposition at. So among the three, this is the most specific. We use this one if we talk about a specific time, and if we talk about holidays without using the word day. Because if you are talking about a holiday and you use the word day, you will use the preposition on. Alright, let's make it clear by using these examples. First, I wake up at 7 o'clock. So we use the preposition at because we have an exact time here, which is 7 o'clock. Next, we will see each other at Christmas. So as you can see, we remove the word day because we tend to use the preposition at. But if we are talking about Christmas Day, it's time to change the at into on. How about for parts of the day? When can we use at? So it is applicable for noon, night, and midnight. Like for example, I like to read at night. She returned home at midnight. This time, we will try if you already learned something from our previous slides using these prepositions as prepositions of time. Like for example here, I need to submit this blank Monday. So we have the time Monday. What preposition is appropriate for this sentence? Correct. I need to submit this on Monday. So we will need to use the preposition on because on is for days of the week. And Monday is a day of the week. Very good. How about the second sentence? I plan to visit Boracay blank 2021. 2021 is a year. So what preposition is applicable if you are talking about a year? Correct. We need to use the preposition in. I plan to visit Boracay in 2021. And here is the last example for the preposition of time. We will have a meeting blank 5 p.m. We have an exact time, a specific time which is 5 p.m. The answer is very good. We will have a meeting at 5 p.m. At because we have a specific time which is 5 p.m. So good job everyone for trying, and I hope you got a perfect score for that exercise. Now we will proceed for our next discussion. This time we will discuss these three prepositions and their functions as prepositions of place. Take note, from time we move here into place. So the first one is on. So we will use on if we are talking about a surface or something is attached or touching something. And likewise, we use this one for large vehicles. Like for example, this is my hand or my palm. So this is the surface of my palm. So this is a pen. So when I put this one, I can say the pen is on my hand. The pen is on my palm. So this is the surface. Like for example here, the apple is on the table. Put your bags on the floor because the bags would be touching the floor. And likewise, they are on the bus because bus is a large vehicle. More examples are train, airplanes. So we use on if we are talking about something that is inside them. Next, when can we use in as a preposition of place? If something is inside something, it talks about enclosed space. So also we use in for cities, countries, or places with boundaries. Like for example, the cake is in the box. Therefore, we can imagine that the cake is inside the box. I live in Cadiz City. Cadiz City is a city. Therefore, we need to use in. We are here in the Philippines. Philippines is a country, so we need to use the preposition in. And next, we have at. So the same thing with the preposition of time, at is still the most specific among these three when we use them as prepositions of place. Because at is used if you're talking about a specific point or an exact position, location, or point of someone or something. Like for example, he is waiting at the door. So you can easily find that person because he is at the door. It is a specific location. Next, I found him at the corner. So you can easily find that person because he is at the corner. Very specific. Next, the clue is at the top of the page. Therefore, you are given the exact location where to find that clue. How about if we interchange these prepositions? This is where confusion always comes in. So like for example here, we have two example sentences. She is in the library. She is at the library. Is it wrong to say in the library? Is it wrong to say at the library? No. Both of these sentences are correct It just depends on the writer or the speaker on what purpose he or she is really want to talk about. You can say she is in the library if your purpose is if you want to really specify that that person is really inside the library. You can say she is at the library if you just want to talk about the exact location of that girl. She is at the library, but both of these sentences are correct. Next, this time we will have an exercise for prepositions of place, using in, on, and at. Example number 1. Those people blank the back are so noisy. The given place here is the back. So what preposition shall we use? Answer is at. Those people at the back are so noisy because the back, location at the back is very specific. Next, my celebrity crush lives blank Korea. Korea is a country. So what preposition can we use? We will use the preposition in. That is correct. My celebrity crush lives in Korea because in is used if you're talking about cities or countries. Next, how about this? My wallet is blank my bag. What's the answer? Very good. My wallet is in my bag because you can find your wallet inside your bag. And of course, the last example here is the button is blank my shirt. What's the answer? The button is on my shirt because basically the button is attached to your shirt. Good job for those who were able to answer these sentences perfectly. So that means you have gained or you have learned something from our discussion. So that's it for our discussion this day, and I really do hope that you have refreshed your minds with the functions and the differences of the prepositions in, on, and at. And of course, before we end this video, we will first have a shout out for these special people who really supported me for during the last video. So we have here my co-teachers, Mom Jessica and Mom Ilmil Rose. Shout out to you, my momshies, and of course also to my friend Ma'am Mara Lusabe, and to my dearest students, B.A. Vince de Vinagracia, Ren Aburido, Andara Balida, and Syra Arais. Shout out to you, my dears, and of course to one of my dearest friends, Franz Pedrosa, who recently had his birthday. So happy birthday and shout out to you, Pat. Once again, thank you so much everyone for supporting my videos, and I really do hope that you have learned something from our discussions, and I'll see you again next week on our next video. Don't forget to stay at home, keep safe, and may God bless us all. Bye!